Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to This, That, and the Other. Today we'd like to do a review on the Michelin Road 6. Now the Michelin Road 6 just came out, released January 1, 2022. As you can see here, looking at the tread pattern, it looks like a mix between the Michelin Pilot Road 4 and the Michelin Power 5. Now with this, Michelin's saying that it will get 15% better grip and 10% more tread life. Now for comparison, this is a Michelin Road 5. Michelin Road 5 boasted many miles, better grip, and a comfortable ride compared to the Road 4. Michelin also warranted that at 25% tread left, that it would actually sipe water better than a brand new one. As you can see with the siping right here, they said as the siping wore, it would actually grow in size this way in order to flush out more water inside of wet conditions. Now to my right, I have a pair of my very own used and abused set of Michelin Road 5s. And many may be asking, so if they're so great, why would you change? Well, figured, hey, I gotta try it, right? You don't know until you try. This specific set has 8,200 miles, roughly 8,250. They have carried me on a 2005 Suzuki Hayabusa from East Tennessee to South Dakota to see Mount Rushmore, through Cheyenne, Wyoming, Kansas, and all the way back down home. Once I got back, that was a 3,300 mile trip. I came back and I continued to ride on them. As you can see, it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but this is actually a tread depth indicator marker or your wear bar. So when I use an indicator at this position, because if you did not know, you're supposed to check your tread depth in 3 different locations. It actually reads 1 and 0 everywhere I've checked it. This is the front tire. The front tire, as you can see, actually has some tread life left on it. In some places it registers a 4 30-seconds and 3 30-seconds. When you get them new, they come with 8. So again, this is the new road. This is the Road 5 in a new form. This is the new Road 6. They both carry the same tread depth because that was my curiosity up front, because the 6 looks so much deeper. But they are both 8 30-seconds out of the box. Excuse me. Whenever I actually mounted, because I do mount and balance my own tires, whenever I was going to mount the Road 6, it seemed to be stiffer as I tried to mount it. The carcass itself felt stiffer. It seemed to mount and balance just fine, had no issues there. To the touch, they feel stickier. On the Road 5, you can actually see the change of rubber, as it is a dual compound. Alright, ladies and gents, we're going to give this a test. Try, test, whatever. We are now testing out the new Michelin Road 6s. The audio on this may be terrible, but we don't know till we try. So here we go. Take a little tour. So out of the box, they feel a little bit stiffer to turn. Some people say, well, how can you tell that? Just from that short distance you've already done. Just being used to the tires that were on it versus the tires that are on it now. So the one good way that I know of to test out a set of tires, and that is take them into the corners. First thing. Here we go. Now of course, the manufacturer recommends 50 to 100 miles to break them in. But what kind of test ride would this be if we didn't try to push our luck just a little bit? It's warming up today. Earlier I shot. Telling you the differences that I noticed between the 5 and the 6. So now it is warmed up to a nice, warm and cozy, about 45-ish. So they seem to have good grip, no slip, no bad feelings there. Of course, I'm being just a little bit cautious still, as just in case, you know, they are new tires. Then I'm also breaking a new set of brakes, or I guess I should should say seating in a new set of brake pads. For my particular bike, I like to run a hot pad because this thing weighs a lot. Now with this thing weighing so much, braking in brake pads or seating in brake pads may sound kind of funny, but just like on the car, you want to give it a little bit of warming up. Give us some nice tight squeezes there just to get her nice and accommodated, get her a little bit warm. Kind of feel the brake pads starting to grip better and better. Of course, now these are track pads. Well, these are one step below the track pad. I run the hot pad because I have a tendency to burn the brakes up. You got a heavy brake can, what can I say? What happens when you run 600 pounds, you try to run it like a 300-pound bike. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, onto the tires. Thus far, they have a little bit of heat in them at this point, I'm sure. But they seem to be gripping just fine. They seem to ride fine. They don't have much road noise. And about 110, they're as smooth as they can be. You may say, how is it you can run at this kind of pace? Well, I'm back here in the backwoods of Tennessee. Out here in the backwoods of Tennessee, there's not many police. However, I will provide caution. I do not recommend you doing this. So as we come down to civil speed as we're passing the state park, let's whip in here and see what they look like now. Alright, here we are back again, and went down the road just a little ways, I don't know, 5 miles or so, just to see what they feel like, look like. If you hear that, that's a good sign. That means it is sticky. Pardon the bike, it is nasty. I ride it in the rain, I ride it in the snow, I ride it about anything, as long as I can make it go. If they feel good still, obviously we just took them out, so it's kind of windy out today, so apologize if you hear wind noise. But the tires look good so far, feel good so far. I'm going to hop back on here, shut the camera down for a little while, and put some real heat into these. Because again, it's in the 40s. I've only got, I don't know, 10, 15 miles on these tires, and they seem to be sticking just fine. Granted, I'm not going full pace. Normally I can hit this little patch of road pretty decent. I'm not going to say I'm fast by any means. I'm a mediocre rider. I can admit it. I'm a middle to the back of the pack kind of guy. This is a nice big left-hand sweeper. It's a lot more fun coming the other way. Let's see how we do. Give her down 2. Give her a little throttle. Hey, we're holding good. We're sticking. Alright folks, we'll bring this ride to a little bit of a close. I'll get back with y'all after I put probably a few more miles on this set. But thus far, so good. Can't complain, feels good, brakes good. Holy cow. Woo! Yeah. Plenty of space, plenty of space. I was just curious if I could make them slide with the brake action, but no sliding allowed, apparently. I am currently roughly about 20 miles in. And I'm loving these tires. So I'm not sure how Michelin does it. I think they've got little gremlins that reach in there and grab a hold of the tires. You go around the corner. They say, hey, let's hang on, guys. Here we go. Let's get low.